The dating hashtags on TikTok tell you everything, okay? So the 20-year-old women are talking about their rosters, hooking up, essentially how to be a red flag. When you look at the 30-year-olds and over that, they're talking about they want a husband, they're still on the fence about the kids, but they've gone through the epiphany phase. They want marriage now, right? When you look at the 40-year-olds, these women are in full-blown desperation mode. They want a husband yesterday and kids 2 weeks ago. Okay, so what I want the younger women to do is scroll through these other hashtags. Look at these women. Some of them are attractive. Do you want to be in that same boat? Because some of y'all, the way y'all are operating, you're going to end up in those videos. You're going to be making those same videos. So start making the change now.
There are only a few women in the Western world that will openly say the truth like this woman just did, and even a lesser number of women that will pay attention to this video and take her advice. Most women get told lies and delusional falsehood right from the start, and that's what most of them cling to through their youthful or prime years. No matter how much facts that they get confronted with, or other women's real-time experiences, to prove that what they believe in is false, they still somehow find a way to stay unfazed with their deluded beliefs. If a pretty young lady wants to be smart, she should not get confused by the insane wave of attraction that she would be getting early on in life, because it ends, it truly does. A smart woman will pick the best and most responsible man available when the rush is high and stick to him, but most modern women are not smart. They are told the attraction will always be there, and they continue jumping from man to man, believing they will keep seeing better and better the more they jump. And the most important part about these lies sold to them that makes them stick to it is because at first, it always seems so true. Everything they are told happens early on. They are told they are the prize and that men will come drooling for them. Of course, that happens at a point, but what they are not told is that the attraction is not forever. It reduces, then finally stops, but these women are not informed. Another lie they sell in the form of truth is, what you do with your body is your choice. While that is true, they fail to emphasize that there are consequences that will arise for you and even others depending on what you do with your body. All those kids with OnlyFans mothers that are getting bullied in school for that, it's a result of what their mothers chose to do with their own bodies. Those women who became sex workers and later changed and hoped to find love but couldn't, are also a result of what they chose to do with their own bodies. The message we are basically trying to preach here is that actions do have consequences. The path you take early on defines how the rest of your life would be. There, she said it. Like I read somewhere, no man wants a village bicycle that the whole town rode since they turned 18. No man wants to be the guy bringing flowers for a woman that every other guy had run through. During their infamous hoe phase, they would get so many men that they would think it's the norm. And it's just so funny because all those men are just looking to hit, to pump and dump. The attention gets to their heads, and they believe they are what they are not. Until shit hits the fan and they hit the wall, attention goes away, and they start regretting the choices they made and start searching desperately for a husband. I can promise you, if you are a woman, the best place to find out the truth about yourself or your behavior is on men's pages. Why? Because 95% of the time, women prefer to lie to themselves. They rarely tell each other the truth. Let me give you an example. If you get on Instagram right now, check for an evidently unattractive and fat woman's posts and look through the comments. Not one single woman will try to tell her to hit the gym, get fit, or stop overeating. Just bunch of lies like, "You look good, sis," with lots of fiery emojis, "purr," "you ate," and other lies like that. Women are never truthful to themselves, and that's the major cause of the rot in the Western society. These women they told these things genuinely believe these things, and when it doesn't go the way they thought it will go in real life, they go into withdrawal and start hating men for telling them as it truly is. And this is just the actual reality. Modern feminism is not what it seems. Instead of preparing women for the real world, it sells them an illusion. They attempt to convince younger women that men are not at all significant, even if this is untrue. The body desires something different, even though they may cultivate that thinking and truly believe it. Even those who prioritize their careers and financial success over chasing after men during their prime, nonetheless eventually come to understand how much they need a man.
The truth is that if you are going to engage in work, you are going to probably make a lot of money, especially if you're young. You're on a very tight rope. As you get older, your value goes down, and men are going to want women that are younger and available to them. And the truth is that high value men don't want to date women that are workers, or even women that aren't workers and are freely available on the internet for other men to see. What we're talking about is biological proclivity. What men are doing when they first say, this sounds amazing, to date a or to date a prop or to date a worker, there's this instinct to have sex. It's going to be amazing to have all the time. But then when they realize that actually a form of wanting to be in a relationship is feeling that there's a mystery to a woman, that there's something that's yours, there's something that's sacred, there's something that's powerful and beautiful that just you share. And when they realize that they have to share that with other men, it completely diminishes the man.
So many things they were led to believe, so many narratives they were required to follow, all ending up to be lies, must truly hurt for them, because most times when they realize this, it would already be too late for them. That's why they are always bitter and depressed. Younger women should take note now and take a better path, because that's the only way they avoid the lonely and single path that most of the older woke feminists end up on. They follow their own rules, tell people that they are living their lives for themselves, say things like men are not important or even needed at all. But isn't the end result always regretful? For this reason, younger women ought to draw lessons from their past and make wiser decisions. And the reason this always makes me smile is that at one point in time, these elderly, lonesome, and unmarried feminists made fun of the early married women for not being like them. They referred to them as the oppressed and the patriarchy's enablers, but thereafter they came to understand their errors. However, it's already too late. Because the costs do not outweigh the benefits, no male is willing to date them at this time. The only thing that remains for them is loneliness and regret for the rest of their lives. Anyway, that will be all for today on Latest Juice, guys. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments. If you enjoyed watching this video, then surely you would love my other videos. Make sure to check them. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons, as it gives me the perfect motivation to keep creating contents like this for you. And also click the notification bell so you can be the first to know when I drop a new video. See you again soon. Cheers.